Hey, welcome back to the crypt on a rainy day. You got your friend Chopper here with you today, again, one more time. How's everybody doing out there in the drumming world? Today I'm just going to go over a question that a friend asked me a long time ago about how I felt behind a drum kit and what I do to prepare and stuff like that. So let's get on with this one real quick. When I started playing at a young age, very, very young age, that I remember when I would get behind it, I couldn't reach the drum pedal or the bass pedal, as you say. So I would kick the bass drum just to make noise. But anyway, being that said, that starting there was just a starting point. But as I'm sitting on my stool, as you can see, I try to get a 90-degree angle. Let me switch over to the side here. I try to get a 90-degree angle on my legs, so I can kind of balance on my backside here, so I can move my legs and my arms, so I can kind of get that mobility moving. Because I feel as when you're playing, you're doing it, and if you're too high, you have the tendency to either lean back or lean forward. So I kind of get that mobility just as comfortable to where I can move. Another quick tip that I do is I try to set all my drums when I sit behind my drum kit, my Monster, as you all know. When I try to sit behind my kit, I got everything right there in my reach, where I'm not trying to stretch out, or I'm not trying to, if I drop a drumstick, I'm not trying to reach for it. Everything's just right near my reach, where I'm comfortable and it all may be different for you all. So you got to find that aspect when you're drumming. Second of all, I try to sit up straight. Most of all, I try to sit up straight so I can breathe, because breathing has a very important part when you're drumming. You take deep breaths, you're calm, cool, you're collected. You play comfortably, and you're breathing, and everything's just natural. When you get behind there, you want everything to feel as natural as you possibly can, because and it makes your nights go a lot easier. Trust me. If you're holding your breath or you're tense, your playing gets you get real fast, you get rushed, and then you hold your breath. You want to pass out. That's not a good thing for a drummer at all. So try to be as comfortable as you can. Sit back, relax, enjoy. And your drumming will go a lot more easier. Next of all, they asked me, as you all know, I play drums all over. I'm a freelancer all over the state of New Mexico, let's say. And they asked me, well, how do you prepare? Well, when I prepare, I study music. A lot of it is not just sitting behind a drum set and playing. A lot of it is listening to the music, listening to the sets that the bands give you. The music that you're going to go over or play that night, listen to it, study it, know your drum parts, know where everything has to be, your breaks, your rolls, everything. That way when you get there, you're not lost. You know exactly what's going on, your tempos. So a lot of it is just study music. I try to study 2-3 hours a day, and some of it may be behind the actual drum kit, actual playing time. Most of it is just studying and saying, okay, listening to what's going on. And talking with the band when you get there, talking with your bandmates, getting on stage, talking about it, going over different songs, how they're going to start it, how they're going to end it, a lot of, and it goes forth by that. But other than that, once you get that done, it's all easy. You'll catch on real fast. Next of all, most important part I say is don't be afraid to make mistakes. We're all human. I've played with a lot of great musicians, professional musicians down to amateur musicians, and musicians that are just starting now, and we all make mistakes. We all do that. The thing of it is you got to understand and what separates the professional musicians from the amateurs, or the ones that are barely starting now, is we know how to improvise. We know how to make it. We can adapt to any situation. We may be out there, we make a mistake, we can play it like as if nothing ever happened. But that's the thing. Do not be afraid to make a mistake. If you make a mistake, go on. Don't let nobody know, because I'll tell you 10 to 1, mostly the people that you're playing for or the venue that you're at, they are not going to know. I've been to concerts where I've seen the profession, the way professionals, the big boys, the ones that get the money, so to say. I watched them in concert, and they're the same as you and I. They basically, when they make a mistake, they cover it up so well you can't even tell that they made the mistake. And that's the difference, I believe, I think. So, other than that, if you really, really love my channel, and I hope I helped you out with a little bit of tips that I go through, what I do. If you really love my channel, please subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe to my channel. And as well, if you want to learn something or want a tip or ask me anything about playing or drumming or whatever, please talk to me on the comments below, or get me at hmont02@yahoo.com. Ask me a question. I'll try and answer it to the best that I know how, and we'll go from there. Other than that, you have a great day. Keep drumming, my friends, and we'll see you next time here at the Crypt. Bye.